Okay, so I hope you're all on speaker mode. I'll go to speaker mode too. Start in a chair and we'll begin some gentle mobilising. On the floor or a chair, either way, whichever position you're comfortable in, just take your arms and lift your sternum, breathing in, and then exhale, softening. So as you breathe in, imagine a string on the middle of your sternum, lifting your sternum up, and then softening, and inhale. So feel the engagement of your upper back. One of the things my massage therapist mentioned to me how important it is to do things to strengthen your upper back. As the years go by, we tend to sort of fold downwards into a C curve unless we counteract that tendency with stronger upper back muscles. So draw your shoulder blades in and then feel them move apart. This time we're going to hold the breath in for 2 seconds and then soften. So do a few more with the addition of holding, retaining the inhalation, a couple of seconds. And of course, you're moving your shoulders in a way that's totally comfortable for you. But take that moment to really concentrate on contracting your upper back. And then release, let your hands rest, and slowly turn the head from side to side. And then inhale, head is centered, take the right arm up. Exhale, lower the arm, turn the head left. 3 more the same. Inhale, right arm lifts. Right side is long. Exhale, turn the head left. And we'll add a retention, holding the breath in for a couple of seconds. Raise the arm, keeping shoulder comfortable. Hold 2 and release. Bring your head to the center. Just pause for a moment and check in, notice. And now we'll lift the left arm, looking straight ahead or looking up. And then lower the arm and turn your head to the right. And add breath retention, holding in. And softly down. So exploring how vigorous, how intense is good for you. Bit of intensity is strengthening. But make the change to completely softening on the exhale. Come to the center and we'll raise both arms. So going out wide, lift up that sternum and relax down, lower the chin. And we'll add breath retention. 2 seconds. And then exhale. 1 more. And for our lung meridian, let's do a little cupping. So one hand in a cup, fingers curved, and from your shoulder, cupping on the inside of your arm, coming down to the fingertips. Cupping all the way, shoulder, down again, inside of the arm. Our lung meridian is in this region, so we're assisting do some tapping on the left side of your chest. Lower the left hand to your thigh. And then inhale, take the arms out wide. And take your right hand to your left chest. Turn your head right. Inhale, arms out wide. Right hand to left chest, head turn right. Pause there. Just focus on the sensations in the left side of your body, left lung, ribs. Maybe that side of your body feels a bit more lively. Let's do some cupping now. So fingers curved down the opposite arm, all the way to the fingertips, shoulder, inside arm, and then hand on the right side of your chest, lower the right arm, keep tapping, and then we'll inhale, take both arms outwards, and take left hand to right chest, turn head left. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do one more. So fill the lungs. Lift the sternum. Exhale. Turn head left. Then just rest. Take your awareness to the right side of your chest, right lung. And breathe in 3 parts. So inhaling first, the belly swells out, coming forward. Mid-chest, upper chest. And then exhale, drawing in. Release the ribs, upper chest. Again, from the belly, mid-chest, upper chest. And then pulling in below the navel. Release the ribs, upper chest. 2 more breaths like that. Slower. And pause. And we'll say our invocation. Let's say it just once. Palms together in chest. Get the sense of touch between fingertips, the palms. Let your thumbs rest on your chest. Come inwards to the sense of yourself. And I hope you join me with chant. Take a breath. Om. May we be protected together. May we be nourished together. May we create strength and abundance. May we work together with great vigor. May we grow in clarity, wisdom, and peace. So we're going to stand and do a little bit of marching on the spot to release our hips, and then we'll move down onto the floor. So when you're ready, I'll manage my battery. So just standing and marching, lifting the knees high and bringing opposite hand to knee. So getting some mobilising for the hips. Loose swings for the shoulders. A bit of rotation happening. Come to rest. And a modest sort of a side bend. Feeling the sensations that are present in your body. After my massage yesterday, there's lots of different areas that are I'm very conscious of. Obviously, there were more knots than I realized. Lift one arm. Maybe it comes all the way over the head, or it could just come to a comfortable level. So this first part of our class was more or less warming up, ready for some brmhana action, opening the chest and strengthening the back in a back bend. So please come down onto your knees, if knees is good for you, where this is called vajrasana or lightning pose. Let me move the chair out of the way. So on both knees. So we're thinking to bring the hips forward rather than hinging. So standing upright on your knees. Take a breath in. Raise the arms. Sweep back. Fold down. Turn your head to one side. And then rising up, raising the arms, looking up. And slowly coming down. Hands resting on the sacrum. Turn your head the other way. So it's slow. It's quite an extensive movement for hips, spine, head turning for neck. So each time you drop down, turn the head the other way. Let's do one more to each side. Inhale, reach, press the hips forward, opening in the front of the groin. Fold back towards your heels, turning the head. So you're experimenting with the range of movement. And then exhale, folding all the way down, turning the head the other way. Pause for a moment. And then we're going to make our way down to lie flat, face down. And resting your hands on the sacrum at the back. And we're going to inhale. Raise the chest up. Keep the left hand on the back, on the pelvis, and bring the right arm around to your forehead like a salute action. And then exhale. Right arm swings back. Rest. And inhale. Raise your chest. Left arm comes around in a salute to the forehead. Legs are strong. Exhale, rest. We're going to add a breath retention, a couple of seconds. Right arm sweeps, hold the breath in. Exhale. And left arm sweeps. Hold the breath in. Exhale. And pause there. Shake your hips. Just resting on the floor, give your hips a shake. And then we're going to raise both arms to the salute position with the breath retention. Inhale. Hands sweep around to the forehead. Hold. 2. And sweep back. One more like that. Firm the glutes, the abs. Sweep to the forehead. Hold. 2. And sweep back. And rest, turn your head. Shake out the hips. So back bends are very brmhana. They're very nourishing, energy building. And our last action in Cobra, curve your fingers. So your tips of your fingers are digging into the mat. And we're going to take a breath in. And our fingertips are digging down, creating a traction to pull the shoulders back. So I'm lifting while my fingertips are digging into the mat, and then release, soften down, relax. And we do 4 of those. So inhale, center the head. Dig in with your fingertips. Tighten between the shoulder blades. Hold the breath in and rest. When you're ready, go again. Peel the chest up, gripping with the fingertips. Hold. Turning the head. Last one. Legs stretching back. Traction with your fingertips, pulling elbows back, and rest. And after that, I think we should press back into child pose. Turn your palms up. Let your hips sink down. Take a few breaths and rest. Notice the sensations. Let's do a dynamic child pose. So draw chest forward. If you wish, the arms are straight and the hips dropping down. And then slowly travel back and traction again with your fingernails, fingertips digging into the mat. So wonderful stretch around the upper back. And then draw forward. If you wish, arms are straight and strong. And then slowly all the way back. Child pose. Roll the palms up. Pause there. And then please gently make your way to stand. I'll demonstrate the next movement. You can take a breath in and raise the arms up and soften the knees a little and come into a flat back posture. So my arms are sweeping back a little. And then I'm just going to relax the arms and curve up. So it'll be inhale, sweep out, Fold down from the hips and soften, and leading with your sternum, come up again. So we're challenging the back to do that lifting. So try that. Come to stand. First of all, move into Tadasana. Let's circle and loosen, jiggle your hips, rock from side to side, circle. So still working on the brmhana energizing and building theme. Standing on 2 feet. Feel your chest lifting as you stand tall. And then inhale, raise the arms to shoulder level and sweeping them back as you fold from the hips, and your spine is staying very long. So feel the strength in your upper back, shoulder blades, and then soften the knees, curl the arms in, and lift up your sternum. So you're trying to bring the sternum upright again. Again, inhale, arms out wide. Exhale, fold. You can have your knees soft if that suits you. So keep this strong, long spine, and then soften, lift up the sternum. Let's do that twice more. Stand upright and very tall. Focus on the strength of your upper back. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, from your hip joints, looking down at the floor, and keep the arms outstretched. Feel the intensity around your shoulders. And then soften your arms, shoulders, lift up the sternum. Relax the arms down, stand tall. Perhaps you feel as though you're even taller and straighter, stronger than usual. Last one. Inhale, raise the arms, hinging downwards. Keep those arms strong, drawing back behind. The feeling of strength around your shoulder blades. And then soften, bend the knees, lift up the sternum, and come to stand in Tadasana. For me, my upper back feels warmer, and I'm more conscious of using those back muscles to keep my spine upright instead of dropping into a slump. Let's progress with this. We're going to come to standing, and we'll move into forward bend. So we're going to add, I'll show you. We'll first take a breath, lift up, and then lower the arms, slide down into a forward bend. So a deep, relaxing spine lengthening. And then inhale, we're going to lift into that arms back, shoulder blades strength pose. And then drop down again. And then sweep all the way up to the sky and come back. So it'll be a little sequence of arms raised, Urdhva Hastasana, forward bend, Uttanasana, halfway lift with the arms back like airplane wings, forward bend. Let's try that. Stand tall. Inhale, raise the arms, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, soften the knees, massaging down into Uttanasana, forward bend. And pull in the lower belly and lift to halfway with your airplane wings. And relax down, soften the belly, hang loose. And then pulling in your lower belly, reach all the way up. And relax down by your sides. So this is quite a strong sequence, and it's essential to use the strength of your abs, the transversus abdominis, to support your spine in that lifting action. Let's do one more. Inhale, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, pull in the belly, soften the knees, forward bend, hang loose, and then pull in the belly, halfway lift to aeroplane arms, long spine, and soften down, Uttanasana. And then lifting to the sky and release down. Pause there. Notice sensations in your body. Let's roll the shoulders. So those actions were quite strong across upper back, the rhomboids that pull the shoulder blades in towards the spine. So do some releasing with rhythmic movements. And then see how you feel. See what's happening to your energy. Then we'll turn into our warrior one stance. So right foot forward, and we'll use different arm positions. Begin with your hands on your heart, this coming home to the feeling of yourself. Strengthen the tone of the muscles in your back leg. And first action is to bend the front knee and take the arms about 45 degrees out from the body. So keeping them low and come back. Inhale, bend. Bring your sternum forward. Exhale, release. This time, arms to shoulder level. I'll have to move my inhale. Arms to shoulder level. Sternum forward. Exhale, release. We'll add a breath retention. Inhale. Hold. 2. Exhale. Now a little higher to 45 degrees or modify. Inhale. Hold. 2. Back to the heart. Same again. Inhale, arms a little higher, 45 degrees. Hold. 2. Back to the heart. And if it suits your shoulders, all the way up to the ceiling. Hold. 2. Back to the heart. Last one. Step the feet together. Easy hip circles. Shoulder rolls. So dip and roll. And then we'll step the left foot forward. So same again. Oh, I think I have to be on the mat. So find your footing, hands on the chest. The first action is keeping arms low, but concentrate on lifting sternum. Inhale, bend the left knee, open the sternum and back. Add breath retention. Release. And now to shoulder level. Breath retention. Exhale. Shoulder level. Exhale. A little higher. Exhale. And slowing down. And higher still. And slow. Last one. And step the back foot up. Circle the hips. Sway the shoulders. Rolling fluidly. And then come to Tadasana. Observe the effects. So we've been operating on the principle of first preparing the body with mobilizing and warming up, and then beginning with those back bends in cobra position, strengthening the back and opening the chest. Back bends are very brmhana, very energizing. So we continued that theme, but in a standing position to get some more benefits for strengthening legs and hips, with the addition of retaining the in-breath to add more energizing effect, and slowing down, which means we have to really focus and concentrate. Let's use our powers of concentration and focus now in a balance. Stand tall and feel the weight of your feet. Feel the touch, the contact under the feet. And take the arms out to the side, just soft. Move your weight onto your right foot. Lift up the left, or bring the heel to rest on your right shin. Keep your eyes focused. And lower the arms. Stand still and quiet. And then prepare for the second side. So take your weight to the left leg. Fix your eyes. Strength of the standing leg muscles. Relax your neck. Soften the shoulders. Eyes are focused and still. See if you can slow down your breathing. Keep the shoulders soft, the neck, but maintain the action, standing hip and leg. Lower the arms. Stand on both feet. On Sunday, I saw a beautiful performance of some Aboriginal, Indigenous musicians, and one piece was called The Birds. And one performer, besides all the amazing musical sounds, one performer just made his bird wings move. He was so graceful. Move your bird wings as though you're soaring on the currents of air. And the thermal, the rising air is carrying you up. And then lower the arms, come to rest. Make your way back down to the floor. We'll lie on the back. Do some brmhana. So lying on your back, hands on the knees. Fingers are pointing towards feet. As you inhale, the arms are straight and the thighs move outwards, away from your chest. And then exhaling, pull in the low belly. Use that abdominal action to begin the movement of thighs coming in. So as you exhale, pull in your transversus abdominis, knees coming close. So inhale, arms are straight, thighs moving away. Pull in your belly, knees to the chest. Give them a little extra press. And this helps to lengthen out the back again. So as you exhale, draw the belly in. And we're going to add a head turn. So inhale and your head is looking straight up. And then drawing in the belly, turning head to the right. Exhale. Inhale, look up. Arms are straight. Exhale, pull in the belly. Knees come in, head turns left. This time we're adding suspension. We're holding the breath out after the exhale. So inhale, and then belly pulling in, head turning right, hold the breath out. And inhale, center the head, arms are straight. Exhale, pull in below the belly. Turn left, hold the breath out. Once again. Inhale, arms are straight, looking up. Exhale, pull in the belly, turn right, hold the breath out. And same to the left. And then one at a time, let your feet come to the floor and move into wash rag. So lower the knees to one side and the arms reacting in a spiraling. So continue with your wash rag movements. Easy fluid rotations in your spine. And add the breath suspension, that is holding your breath out for a few seconds. Linger in the exhalation. And then make your way into Shavasana with the support, the comfort, the warmth. So lie symmetrically. Feel the weighting. Compare the right shoulder, the left shoulder. Your right hip, left hip. Time to release now. Maybe your shoulders need a little shrug, or you need to jiggle your hips to convince your body to let go. So physically unwinding. And notice the state of your nervous system. So if my plan for the class, if my sequence of asanas has done the job that I hoped it would do, we moved from an initial warming up with our intention set in the invocation. And we did quite a bit of practice with back arching, back bending, strengthening the upper back, and energizing practice. We added breath retention, that is holding the breath in after the inhalation, sorry. So holding in that inhalation is another energizing focus. And after that, we did a balance, and hopefully with the preparation, you felt enhanced powers of steadiness and focus. And then we started to balance out the energizing, vigorous practice by suspending after the exhalation. So holding the breath out after exhaling has a soothing, relaxing, calming effect. So I wanted to add that at the end of our sequence of our practice, just to leave you in a feeling of overall calm and steadiness and balance, feeling clear, ready for the rest of your day. Notice how the state of your nervous system is right now. Let's practice Savitri Pranayam, even breath, balanced breath. So inhalation and exhalation, the same length. So I'll set up a little count. You count for yourself. So aim for a steady, rhythmic breath, the same number of counts for inhaling and exhaling. See if you can use 5 and 5 or 6 and 6, but make it comfortable. But suit yourself. Make it rhythmic. Same number of counts for in and out. Continue a little longer with your Savitri Pranayam. When you're ready, take some movements, some stretching. And make your way to sit when you're ready. I'll change again the view. When I started my yoga teacher training, I started keeping a little book of quotes that I loved. And the very first one in my book, I'm going to read to you today. it just seems all the more relevant when our life feels a bit constrained with the epidemic, the pandemic. You know, we think twice about going out, or we think about wearing masks and keeping our distance. And I'm sure it's true that our life has sort of closed in a bit. And I want to just reinforce how important it is to keep expanding, keep growing into your potential instead of constricting and just ending up with a little life where you don't go out and you don't meet people and you lost contact with friends and relatives. Try and maintain some feeling of, expansion and exploration. I know as we get older, our capacity diminishes and maybe our responsibilities change. But I'm going to read you this little quote and see if it has an appeal for you, just the way it has for me. Jiddu Krishnamurti was a yoga philosopher who was caught up with Madame Blavatsky, you know, that crowd who first publicized yoga in the UK. He spent some time in England and I think also in America, 1920s, 1930s, I'm talking about. Jiddu Krishnamurti wrote a number of philosophical sort of treatises that sort of flow over from yoga traditions and, became accessible to Western thinkers. So here's a quote from Jiddu Krishnamurti. You must understand the whole of life, not just one little part of it. That is why you must read. That is why you must look at the skies. That is why you must sing and dance and write poems and suffer and understand. For all of that is life. I think it's sort of really relevant as things stand now. But don't let your world close in so that it becomes diminished. Explore ways of staying out there, staying connected, interacting with others. I think that is really important for our mental health. And Krishnamurti expresses it. So even if you're not singing and dancing, what are your ways of exploring your whole capacity and building your skills and growing your potential? So thank you for sharing our class today. I hope you all feeling well. Susan has a cold, so she's not so well. We'll send our warmest greetings to Susan in Tumut, and we'll think of Helen on Lady Elliot Island, Helen Swan in Brussels, and I hope you're all doing well. Namaste. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Thanks, everyone. Oh, no.